You got your voice allowed to be shared, yeah? Good.
Let's check that to be sure. 13. That's. So many. Jeez, the amount of Dutch people in this lobby. Holy shit. Half the lobby's Dutch. Stop taking the piss. The ginger is still in time trial. What idiots are running up? Your big ass Draco, do 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 do. I'm on. Okay, awesome. No, I have to look him up again. Darn it. Hospital. This is ridiculous. There's so many Dutch. So many Dutch people. The Dutch are taking over the world. Join. Join, you bastard. I'm Cephai. Charlie! Ginger still has to join. Ginger 122. Why is soft to hard? Where's Mikolitsi at? Oh, wrong Mikolitsi. Wow, Jamie, uploading the stream before I'm even here. No, before you're here. Oh my gosh. I barely 4. What the heck? Why did I say that? Who needs an invite? Who needs an invite? Who needs an invite? I think no one. I think we're basically good. Who's missing? Oh boy. Mom. Where's Jamie at? Jamie. Oh my. Okay then. Jamie, where you at? Who's gonna go out first? Let's see. Jamie.
Oh, I'm back.
Wait, finally.
Yeah, took a massive shit. Now let's go. We've only got 31 comments and 8 people watching the stream. God damn.
8? That's pretty good actually.
8, but not including me, because I just went off the stream.
Good. So first.
Well, let's see what ties people have gone for. Soft to mediums. No, soft to hards, isn't it?
Soft to mediums.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Majority of the field have already gone to softs. And there's 2 people on the mediums. Which
yeah,
is...
It's gonna be soft to mediums or mediums to softs.
Easy
Easy 17 laps on each.
Back in the 2018 game, did we use the hard tyres at all? Or Joyce left the session?
Yeah, it was medium to hards last year.
Look at that, we've got a co-collaboration with the Englishman and the American in commentary.
Yeah. Alright. You handle qualifying mostly, I'll handle more of the race.
Right, there's loads of cars out of track, aren't there? So I don't know who's the first one out. Who is the first one out? Do you know what? Where's the Ginger? He's coming out of the pits right now, so he's not the first one out. We've got a ball with this racing point, and there's a car right behind him. I think he's trying to get the slipstream, but that's the Renault of Laurie Queen, because the other Renault's gone. He's disqualified, actually. So, I'm Kepai. I don't know. So we approach the first corner, 50 metre braking, head down into turn 1, he misses the apex, hooked the apex into turn 2, I lead the car into turn 3, lovely done, but his first corner is improving, onto the short straight. I forgot what these corners are called, to be honest. I need to do some revising. Head down into turn 4.
Okay, this one coming up is Zhongxiao. I think. No, wait, that's not Zhongxiao. Zhongxiao's at the top of the hill.
I used to be good at corner days, but now I'm bad. 50-meter turn in. Oh, he takes too much curb on the entry. Got a car ahead of him, and that's Alan. Wow.
Alan 4, yeah.
He must have messed up his lap because I saw him ahead on a flying lap, so he's messed up his first attempt and he gets nicely out of the way for the racing point coming through. And let's see if that Renault's still behind him. There's quite a lot of cars out on track, isn't there? Loads of them are out on track.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a spin! And he hits the braking board, but he manages to save the car. There's a spin for the Mercedes. We don't see that often, and who is it? It's Smoking Bandit.
Oh, Bandit on his outlap!
He must have got on the curb and spun the rears.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. What is he doing?
Jordy's the first one. No, Yari's beat his lap time by 2 tenths.
I think he's trying to get a good Oh, he got disqualified. He was trying to get a good start to his lap. He didn't want to start late, so he tried to go back across the track and he got DQ'd. That's two
Youst
people DQ'd already.
Youst has got into second place at 108.3, 1 tenth away from Yari on their first. Yeah, it is fast, isn't it? On their first attempts. Jordy in 4th place at 108.6, and Laggy Racer into 5th place. And Crockett Gamer into 2nd place. It's a 108.3 from the Dutchman. But majority of these guys are Dutch.
Yeah, about probably half the field, I'd say.
I love this camera angle, by the way. If you see it on my stream, I love it. We're on board with Infinite Gaming in the Williams. We've got a bit of lag going on, and there's yellows is set to 2 for some known reason. But there's 3 guys. It's Blue Racer. I think Blue Racer's retired. That's why the yellow flags are there.
Oh my gosh.
No, he did say he's using no traction, so that's probably the main reason why he's crashed.
Right now, Ginger, it's invalidated. I think it's a 110-0. Very slow from him.
Yari's into the pits. Ryan's still in the pits.
Ginger boarded his lap, and now he's starting a new one.
Start a new one on the exact same tyres.
Yep.
And there's the car ahead of him.
The ERS isn't at max though. I know it's an issue with the ERS here. Actually, it runs out if you have less than 100%. He was already down to about 70 by the line, which isn't good for him. Yeah, he's got down to 3rd.
Well, I've got some screenshots. I've got some screenshots of the championship standings. So let me read this out because I couldn't remember it off by heart. So if Ginger wins, Jari needs to be P3 to win the championship. If Ginger wins, Jari needs to be P4 to ensure that Ginger's the championship. If Ginger is 2nd, Yari needs to be P7. No, if Ginger is 2nd plus the fastest lap, Yari needs to be in P7. If Ginger is 2nd, Yari needs to be P8 with the fastest lap. If Ginger is 3rd plus fastest lap, Yari needs to be P8. If Ginger is 3rd, Yari needs to be P10 with the fastest lap. If Ginger is 4th and Yari is 3rd, Yari wins the title. So we've got some good mathematicians here because they included the fastest lap as well. And Ginger's in P1, it's a 108.1.
Yeah,
on his first
Jari's
attempt.
In 2nd, Ginger in 1st. If it stood like this in the race, Jari would be champion. Without a sweat.
I think it's like...
Mats is in P8, wow. Mats.
Get in there, Mats. 109.5. Chris, by the way, one of the 2 that's got on the medium tyres is in P9, so he can definitely improve by 2nd on those soft tyres if he chooses to go on those softs.
Yeah. He said softs to hards was the best strategy, so I would
Softs to
expect him
hards.
to go out on it. Yeah. Sounds
You're
weird.
always on another outlap. He's on a brand new set of
Alan's
softs.
on the lap right now.
We'll go on board with Alan. There he is.
He's about to come through the final corner. 51.9. I have no idea how good that is.
Well, I saw someone do a 53 in the middle sector, but that was from Infinite Gaming. So Alan, could this be a 108 on his first attempt?
Yeah, probably a low 108, probably around 5th or 6th.
A 108 plus 4.
Got it, right, 6th.
And he ran out of VOS as well, didn't he? On that straight. Just ran out of VOS.
You realize if, like, any of the top 2, if Jari makes a mistake, Ginger could easily win this championship. It's so close. Top. 108.4 is actually really good for a first run. It's only going to get quicker.
Next season I am commentated for Tier 2. That's what I was just said in the chat.
That's the V8 field.
Is it?
Alright,
Oh.
Tara's coming from, Tara's coming through the final corner. This looks like it could be a pretty good time. It's it's 108.6.
He's in 7th place.
Yeah.
Look at that. 10 hundreds quicker than Jordy in 8th. from first to
Jari's
8th.
on a lap right now.
Yes, he was on his outlap when I saw him, so there he is.
See if he's up after the second sector. There's yellow flags somewhere. Hope it's just a car getting out of the way.
We approached, the green flag section's just approaching, so he's out of the danger zone of yellow flags.
I can't tell if Jari is bailing out of this lap. It doesn't look like he is.
He's a tenth quicker.
Up, 2 tenths almost.
He's a tenth quicker than his personal time.
Juice goes second.
Dutch people, is it Joust or Used?
I'm just gonna call him Juice.
Look at this, look at this, an 8.0! He's crossed the line a tenth quicker than the Ginger who's on his outlap. That's a fantastic time, isn't it, Tommy?
Yeah, it is. Jordy's currently on the lap. He's 1/10 up through the first sector.
Oh, there's 2 Jordys. No, there's 1 Jordy. I was so confused.
It's Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. I thought it was Jordy. Oh my god. That's quite bad for me, isn't it?
Where's Jordy coming into the second sector? What's his time through here? It's up 4/10 almost. Jordy could be on provisional pole here. He's almost up 4/10.
It could be an 8.1 if he keeps it up. If he can find more time through here. Is it 8.1? 8.0! He's on pole! We've got 9 minutes to go, so these lap tyres will can improve. Let's see what he can do with the racing point.
It's going to be a very good time, I can already tell.
8.1! Look at that! Look at the times! The top 5 really separated by 2 tenths. So we've got a McLaren on pole position, just like in, well, not 2012. Was it 2012 when Jensen put it took pole? He definitely won the race, I do that, but did he take pole in 2012?
No idea. You have to look that up.
No, it was Lewis Hamilton who took pole in 2012, wasn't it? In the McLaren. And then
I think it was one of the McLarens. Definitive gaming coming up to the line, it's P17.
Oh, unlucky though.
Christo coming up to the line, up 5/10. Christo up in the 12th place.
Not
Laurie's
bad.
going out on the mediums.
Do Scotland proud, says one of the Scotchmen in the chat. Terry Race is on his another lap, so is Alan. They're both on their outlaps. Who said he's coming to the line?
Jordan's about to start his lap.
Geordie's run out of fuel, so we'll have to keep out the way of the others coming round to the final part of the lap.
Jordan coming through the final corners. Jordy getting out of the way very well. Jordan might have some good. He got some form of slipstream as Crockett goes into the pits.
So good slipstream on his outlap.
280 miles per hour. Yeah, decent amount of slipstream. Maybe like 1 or 2 hundredths. You gotta be careful not to cut that second corner. It's so easy to do that. Yeah. But if you hit it perfectly, you can gain 1/10.5.
It's up by almost 1/10 through the first sector.
That's a lot of time there, especially with his time already. Seems like he's sucking up the lap pretty good right here.
Did you swear?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anyways, comes to the second sector. Bit of a rough go there. I think he's backed out of it. Don't know why he did that. Anyways, the Ginger is on a lap right here. Currently really needs to get on pole position to have a chance of winning the championship.
Down by 9/10, so he's definitely messed up as Jordan. How did you see him mess up?
He just backed out. He didn't really do anything noticeable. Must not have been liking where it was going.
On board with Terry Racer, coming to the fast double right-hander.
Well, Ginger and Juice are coming out very quickly. I would wait a little bit until see the track develops, but I guess they want to get their runs in now.
Didn't know if you're on the so if you're on the softer tires, softer balance strategy, you get 4 sets of softs, don't you? Then it's balanced, you get 3 sets of softs and 1 set of mediums. On the harder strategy, you get 2 softs, 1 medium and 1 hard.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's got all 4. Yeah, I wonder if he's got all 4.
As Alan comes to the line of 108.3, that only puts him 6th position. He might have been on pole last year with that time.
Well, any of these drivers could.
Really, yeah. Ginger coming up to the line, and it's a 108.2.
No, he could definitely improve because if you saw on the straight, he was using 3 on the whole straight. He put it onto 3, not to 4. So what if he's doing some, I don't know, I don't want to say a banker lap. It wasn't a banker lap, it was quite fast. I wonder if he's leaving it to the very last moment, if you think.
Yeah, he's probably going to go on another run if what you said is right with the 4 softs. 4 sets.
Yeah, 4 sets of softs.
Our provisional pole sitter right now, Jordy, is coming through to start his lap. Just about.
So is Yori, but well, 2 tenths down in the second sector. He's getting held up massively.
But you might get some good slipstream here, but the Ferrari doesn't give him the slipstream, he's getting in his
way
completely. I don't know what he's doing.
What? So he's just completely messed up Yori's lap?
Yeah, he's Dutch, what do you expect?
They're all Dutch, what do you expect?
Okay, Crypto's up a 10th through the first sector. He's got a Ferrari in front of him too, Matt's. And you know, Matt's pace, he could be holding up Crypto here, gets out of the way though, nicely. I think Matt's backed out of his lap there. Crypto, he looks like he's struggling a little bit. He's running like 1-1 wings it looks like. He's got no turn in.
Massive understeer through the corners.
Yeah, I know.
He has to put a lot of steering input through downhill on the, I don't know what the corner is called.
Yeah, something with that setup isn't right.
Wonder if it's based on all the straight line speed. And he comes to the pits, so that won't count at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
I'm going back on board with Jordy.
Matt comes up to the line. Matt's is starting a lap here.
Matt's starting a lap, but Jordy's about to finish it. He's almost a 10th quicker. He's 7,500s quicker through the middle sector.
He's got a lot more gas too. He has 30% more gas than he had last time, basically. Why put it into fourth key? Put in the fourth ERS.
Can it be the 107s? Oh yes,
whoa,
just.
Holy.
107 pointed out and Flip was about to swear. And majority of the field are in the pits. Laggy Race is on his outlap.
He did a 177 though in time trial, so. But I think that's his last run. I think, yeah, you could still get another run in though. It's his third.
Depending how much
coming up to the line here.
Depending on how much tire life has got, Laggy Race is just completely off the track.
Yeah, here comes Laggy. Tiamat's could get some decent. He's a little bit out of slipstream range. Not really. Could get a decent amount of slipstream here. It's about 2 seconds back of Laggy. Tiamat's coming up to the line here. The season 10 champion.
Get a distance slipstream, and it's a 109.4.
That's a 109.4. That's pretty good. Anyways, it looks like Jari is coming out for his final run.
Jordy will come back to the pits on his in lap.
He's trying to get some clean air, I'm guessing. Maybe some slipstream at the end of the lap when all these other guys come out. He does have Hassman in front of him who... No, he doesn't. That's Matt's.
The Vestaposta is that short straight, Vestaposta. So okay. Ginger and Yori on their outlaps are both completely different parts of the track. Yori's coming up to the middle sector, and Ginger is in the middle sector.
Yep, Yari is going up a hill now to start his lap. Right through this very flat out turn where a lot of people crash out in the wet. Let's hope it doesn't rain. It doesn't look like it's going to rain.
Felipe Massa had a massive crash here back in 2016. So did Grosjean before the race started.
Ericsson as well.
He took loads of curb into the first and second corner, which he's supposed to do. Now coming down the Retroposta. Let's see. Decido de Lago through turn 4 and 5.
If he keeps this up, he'll be on pole. That was a very good first sector. He was up about 600ths of the second. 160, if you're wondering. But he's got a lot of traffic through here. Let's see if he can get through it. A lot of traffic coming up for him.
I'm going to bowl Ginger to see what his first sector time about. He's coming through the I can't remember what it's called now. A 10th quicker in the first sector already. That's gained a lot of time. And that's called the
pressure
Retroposta.
is on Jari right now. Pressure is on Jari to deliver through the last corner, the last field corner of this track.
Oh,
he's only up 200ths.
200s down in the middle sector.
Now for Jari, it's just trying to gain like a couple hundredths of a second to try and keep Ginger ahead. But Ginger looks like he's storming. Coming to the line.
He gets the front row. He's on the front row.
34.
Here's Ginger then. Coming through the middle sector.
Ginger.
2 tenths up.
Oh, 3 tenths! Almost 3 tenths. He's gonna have pole here as long as he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, but
Don't
he's in 4.
invalidate your Ginger.
He's put up to
Straight.
4 this time. He was on 3 the other lap.
Oh yeah, he's gonna easily. He's got provisional pull easily.
Oh, it's a
107.8.
107.8. And it's a quicker than Jordy. He's on his outlap, Jordy is. He's got
Alan's
30
off,
seconds to
Alan's
go.
off.
Where's Alan?
No, let's go. Jordan's up a 10th. That's not gonna do anything. Now it's just up to Crockett Gamer.
Remember
Jordy's
Jordan?
on an outlap. Jordy's on an outlap. He'll get a lap in too. He did do a 107.7 in time trial, so he does have that pace in him. But Crockett Gamer's up a 10th. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough for pole. Maybe P3 on the grid?
P3,
Crockett?
and it could help Ginger as well.
Potentially.
Yeah, P3. If Ginger stays on pole, he already needs to finish on 3rd.
It's going to be, yep. It is
P3.
3rd.
But what about Jordan? 7th place, so he didn't improve at all.
Yep. Jordy it's down through the first sector a little bit. Down through the third sector.
Swinging through the right hander. We head down into turn 8.
Indeed.
Now heading into turn 9.
As much as possible.
Coming up to turn 11. As the corner starts opened up, you start braking. It's where Alex Albon and Hamilton had their crash.
No mistakes so far. This surely got to be up. Oh, it's gonna be close. I'm telling you. Oh, I think he messed up there a little bit.
Short shifted into
Put it
4th gear.
Put it into 4th. Come on, put it into 4th.
He could have run out of EOS if he's running out of EOS and he's run out. He's going to be on pole. Oh, yes, he has. He's on pole position. The McLaren is on pole position.
Time through that final sector. I don't know what Cephai's the last guy. I don't know what Cephai's ran out of fuel.
Crypto. I can't
Crypto?
switch. Crypto's backed off, so he won't improve at all.
Cephai, he has no fuel. I don't know why he's not retiring. I can't switch to the left. You have to switch to the right. I don't know.
Yeah, that's my problem. I couldn't switch to the right, so I had to switch to the left.
Yeah, Cephai.
JB got GT Sport after this. Oh, I've got a race after this, mate. In at 8 o'clock. The Beast in P4.
Cephai comes up to the line. I think Cephai's gonna have pole here pretty easily.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
You such a guy. You said crypto.
Alright then, so the Italian on pole position ahead of the Ginger. Crockett is in 3rd place ahead of Yari. Youst in 5th ahead of Alan.
Ginger got a... Wait, Ginger
Jordy,
got a DRS...
Jordan in 7th ahead of Tow Racer. Ryan Britishman in 9th place. Go on the Britishman. Houseman in 10th place ahead of Crypto, who will get a brand new set of tyres. Laurie 12th ahead of Chris. Tibbets in 14th ahead of... I don't know how to say his name. Infinitive Gaming in 16th ahead of Laggy Racer. Blue Racer, unfortunate for him, had a problem because he's not running any traction control. Jory 19th and the Smoky Bandit, well, these two got disqualified. Look at that, the majority of people are Dutch in here. Maybe I should start commentating in Dutch. No, I'm joking, I shouldn't do that.
Chris says too many Dutch people, for fuck's sake.
Don't swear, Jesus. I know it's hard to swear.
Ginger said he had a DRS failure in quali.
Jesus, imagine the amount of time he could gain.
I'm not sure if he had it for his final run, but if he did, that would affect him a whole lot.
A DRS failure in qualifying. Now, I've never had that before, but I've had loads of them in the race.
Yeah, I'm very rare for me to have one in the race. Actually happened today, though.
The advantage for Ginger, if you get a good start, we'll have the inside line into turn 1.
He can control the race.
Just like Valtteri Bottas and Vettel back in 2017. Bottas was on pole, Vettel had the inside line, and he went down the inside and led the race, and even won the race on there.
Oh yeah. Even though the Mercedes was quicker that day, easily.
But Hamilton started in last because he crashed in Q1, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
He spun on the right hander and crashed in the wall.
But anyways, should be very exciting. Jari just needs to get the job done, no heroics. Just hope it doesn't end like it did for Vettel in 2012 here at the start.
No rain, so it's going to be all good for the drivers.
Position. Yeah, it's clear skies. It's going to be a straight fight. No weather to help any of the two drivers out. Flat out for 36 laps. Jordy, I don't know. Who's going to be the main guy that could determine this championship? I have no idea who could be.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it could be Jordy. If he gives up the lead early.
When it comes to like lap 18, 20, I will judge the who will win the championship by reading out the predictions.
Okay.
Yari's in fourth, Ginger in second. Ginger just needs to keep his nose clean.
Thankfully, I don't think anybody's been disqualified from the formation lap. That's the first. Matt's starting in 14th. Let's see if he can get some points today.
And he's behind his teammate. No, his teammate's in front of him. And he's lost 4 positions, hasn't he?
The Ferraris. The Ferraris. I'd be scared if I was going up against those two. Bandit starting in last on the mediums. I'm surprised Blue
I
Racer
have a
didn't go
feeling,
to the
because there was
hards.
I had commentated a championship decided race, the last race of the season, and there was contact between one of the driver championship contenders, and he wasn't involved. It was a guy in front who spun, and unfortunately he collected into him. So let's hope there's no collisions between the championship contenders or anyone who will try and do it.
Yeah. Could make it interesting though if if Jari crashes at the start or gets damage.
Now, Ginger's on pad, isn't he? So we'll get a good OP traction start.
OP traction, yeah. But so that's gonna be 5 red lights.
This could be so intense.
No idea.
Right, there we are, lights out, away we go, and who gets a better start out of the top 2?
Jordy did.
Yeah, Jordy's got a better start. Ginger will have to settle for second place. If he can go down the inside, which he cannot do, Crockett a game around the outside.
Yari nearly spins!
Yari's in 5th. Yari's put down into 5th place. Jordan versus Alan go side by side with each other.
Whoa, there's a wreck, Jordy! Something happened to Jordy!
I don't know what happened.
Jordy's going down the order. I have no idea.
Ginger's
in
in
the lead.
first.
Jari in the 4th.
He'll be the championship, not the championship, he'll be the champion at this moment, but it's only lap 1.
Jari's still the champion.
Ginger needs the fastest lap, and Jordy versus Alan spun! He has spun! He's going to hit someone! No he doesn't, amazingly! And he's reset to track, that could be dangerous, and there's a bit of fun we're going, and this is...
Definitive Gaming against Sapphire wrecking. I think. Something happened to Sapphire, I'm not sure. He's got major wing damage. And Infinitive Gaming. It's been an awful start for the two Williams.
Alan tried to go down the inside of his teammate, but he didn't see it coming, now he just sends it down the inside.
He just sends it. I think he went into the grass there. Crockett, 5/10 behind. Ginger opening up a pretty sizable gap for Brazil on the first lap.
There'll be a slipstream, the slipstream train and DRS train as well. Ginger just needs to get out of that as quick as possible.
Ryan Webb has made up a lot of positions. I wouldn't be surprised if Jordy is led by you. They're friends. Jordy's not even in a bad position. He's still.
Jordy, Ryan compromises off. It's turn 1, and he had a messy exit through turn 2. Sorry. Now Crypto's got him, and he's up into 7th. So Ryan loses 2 positions in the space of 1 corner.
Hossman and stuff going under the hards. Bandit in the pits as well. As the fight for the lead, Crockett is very close. Crockett's got some good pace. The top 4 are going to be very close for this whole race. It looks like Jordan just doesn't have the pace today.
Jordy though, what happened to him?
Ginger's
he could.
Starting to form a train.
Jordy could have helped Ginger with overtaking Yari, but Yari is now to 4th place. So 1st to 4th, I think Ginger needs the fastest lap to ensure. Well, it's only lap 2, so I can't really say much about it. Looks like Yaris is very close to Crockett, and Crockett's very close to Ginger as well.
Crockett and Ginger have gotten the same amount of DRS. Jari has the most DRS out of all of these guys, but he's losing time very quickly.
Will Crockett make a move into turn 1? No, he won't. He will stay behind him, and we'll head on to lap 3, which means DRS is enabled this lap. We'll get it onto this rest of posture straight.
Ginger goes wide. That might be a warning for him already. Jari's got to be very careful here. He needs to stay on DRS. Very important for him in this race. He needs to get up to the back of those guys and just... Down
the inside goes Ryan on Crypto. Ryan has made a move on Crypto, but Crypto does the switch back, and he's got him. Lovely move from Crypto there. Ryan went a bit wide, and who's...
Laurie spun!
Oh, no.
Laurie spun! I have no idea what happened there. Laurie is way off into the gravel.
And his teammate as well, Laurie. Yuri and Jory.
Hey, Jerry. Oh, my teammates, what are they doing?
The 2 Venos have just got off in the same place. The Smoky Bandit is
Yeah,
on the
man,
back of Houseman, if I said that right.
Jari's doing a very good job right
Oh,
here.
the floor is spun! The floor is spun!
That's a spun! And Terror is battling Krista. Krista is just overtaking Terror Racer.
The Smoky Bandit failed to make a move on the Ferrari, but he's on the hards, that's why he's struggling, and Smoky Bandit is on the mediums. But Alan's overtaking these yellow flags again. Oh no, Blue Racer! Blue Racer!
Blue Racer!
Something's going off in this race.
Like something happened. Maybe, I think it might have been him and Alan. Alan's about to make a move on Laggy Racer. Down the turn 1, around the outside for Alan.
Laggy actually hit him.
Deep, and Laggy almost spun. That's very aggressive from Alan.
Yellow's flags again. Ryan down the inside. There's too many battles going on. There's too many battles going on. Ryan down the inside of Crypto. One back behind.
Jordy's just passed Jordan. Jordy's got very good pace.
Oh my god, there's too many battles going on.
Alan gets the move.
Yeah, guys, stop.
Jordy has gone up into 5th place. Jordy's got very good pace.
Crypto's just done the same. Crypto's just done the same thing as what he did the last lap. Overtook Ryan to the switchback.
Boxing.
Hi, we spent so much time at the midfield at the back. Did you not see Crockett overtake Ginger?
No.
I get criticism
for. Must have been an error in the middle sector. I didn't see them. Must have been an error in the middle sector.
I get criticism for not watching the back, but now not watching the front.
Ginger's gonna get the lead back here easily. He's got Slipstream. Juice could be involved in this too. Juice don't do anything stupid. Crockett has been overtaken by the Ginger.
Thing is though, the Ginger needs these two to be in these positions, otherwise he's not winning the championship. He needs these two in these positions.
He is 14 points behind Jari at the moment. Does he have the tiebreaker over Jari?
Crockett round the outside at turn 4. Has he done it? No, Ginger covers him off. But when I see Ryan spun, oh no, he was having a good race and a good battle too. Blue Racer around the outside, where Verstappen did it in the wet in 2016. He has DRS.
On Infinitive Gaming, let's see if Infinitive Gaming breaks late.
He does.
Yes, he's gonna break very late.
Do the switchback, Blue Racer, and he's done it.
Blue Racer does the smart thing, and he gets past him. Blue Racer, he can still get some solid points here.
He's on the mediums as well, so he can go much longer.
Yeah.
Right then, so the Ginger.
Now Crockett going up the hill. I believe if Ginger gets first in the fastest lap, he will win the championship.
He will,
I think he has more wins.
Oh, so you're telling me they're going to be equal on points?
Yeah. There's got to be a tiebreaker if it stays like this and Ginger gets the fastest lap. Crockett has a lot less ERS than Ginger though. Juiced is the best one on ERS. No, Jari is. Jari's hanging low here. Jari can do an undercut on all 3 of these guys and take the lead. It's that close. Jordy, he's barely losing any time. He just needs some accidents up in the front and he could be involved in the title, the fight for the win. But I think Blue Racer and Ryan Webb are having a battle. Blue Racer's got the DRS. He's gonna get past Ryan Webb here up into 12th place.
Done it as well, he could have covered him off as well.
As Bandit makes a move on Hausman. Down the inside into turn 1. Hausman on the hard tires trying to go 35 laps on those. Not sure if that's possible.
Bandit's got very low ERS. And Crypto will come back at him as well. Can he go around the outside, or will he do a little bit of switchback manoeuvre from Smoking Bandit outbreaking himself? He does, but he covers him off, so can't make the overtake happen there.
Oh, it's Crockett. Crockett's flying past Ginger. Ginger had his ERS down at a high there, and Crockett's taking the lead. It's gonna be back and forth the whole race. Less than a second separates the top 4 right here.
Never give up, and there's the Ginger who have DRS. Now we have to go around the outside into turn 4, and he does. Well, he didn't even go around the outside. He made a move before the corner.
Yep. And Jari, he has the most DRS out of all these guys, about 20% maybe over all 3 of these guys. So he's in a very good position here if he doesn't undercut. He can do it at any point really after like lap 12, because those mediums can go a long distance into the race. I think Terror Race is just past Crypto for 7th place.
Yellow flags. It's Ryan gone.
Ryan Webb is up.
Oh, he's
Ryan Webb has crashed through there. I'm not sure how he did that.
Did he get on the curb? Did he get on the curb?
And then he hit the inside wall, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh dear.
Or the outside wall.
Anyways, back to the front. Crockett Gamer has got DRS on the Ginger and the Slipstream. Where will Ginger defend? He don't defend at all. He goes down the inside as Crockett Gamer. Get a better exit out of turn 2. We'll have DRS on the Retroposter. We'll have to go the long way around again like he did the last lap. Crockett Gamer.
Crockett's gonna defend it. Crockett's gonna defend it. Oh, is Ginger just let him go? Let him go.
Oh, it's gonna be risky for Ginger. He's got everything to lose here. And Ginger goes down the inside and keeps his lead.
Yeah, Jari had a thought about making a move on Juiced going into turn 1, but he didn't do it and lost some time. As a result, Jordy keeping her around 4.3 to the leader. I keep telling you, if they make some mistakes up front and they start battling
Jory
like
spun.
crazy,
He's gone again. He's did the same as what Timot's done. I was about to say, because the Ginger was catching very quickly to Jory, and he could have got DRS off him, but it's too late now for the Ginger. Back to the top 4, separated by under 1.2 seconds.
As Crockett, here he comes again, going down to the turn 1. He's got the slipstream. He's gonna
Ginger
try and go around the
defends.
outside. No. He stays behind the Ginger, maybe learning from his past moves. Oh, Juice has already got a penalty. That's good for Jari. As
Now,
Willie make a move,
Giles doesn't use
nothing to lose.
DRS. I just watched it. He didn't use DRS, so has he got a failure, or he's not bothered to use it? I was on board with Jari, and I didn't see the DRS open at all for Joust in 3rd place.
Who knows? But are there any other battles going on? Houseman looking like he might make a move on the Smoking Bandit. Going
He
down
caught
to
up to
turn 1.
he caught up to him rather quickly because I remember he was quite behind him. The Bandit goes on defensive. Houseman will have to go around the outside, or will he wait for turn 2 and 3 and get the DRS? Bandit goes out wide and he compromises himself into turn 2. Sorry, head on to turn 3. Houseman could have got a much better exit than that, but can the Bandit stay ahead of Houseman?
Rip looks like he does. And now the leaders are coming through the final corner. Crockett Gamer 4/10 back. He's a little bit farther than he was before. Still could make a move here. He's gaining a lot. He's saving URS here.
They both do.
Crockett's decided that it's not worth fighting. He's just gonna wait until the pit stop window, try to make a move.
Cocky Gamer has got DRS again.
Jordan is staying in DRS of Jordy right here.
I've just seen the rear wing of Joust. He might have a DRS failure because he's not using it at all. He has got the option to use it, as you see on the right hand side of the screen, but he's not using it, so he must have a DRS problem.
He's doing a very good job then to stay. He's got real pace, and that'll be fixed by the end of the race as well. It won't last. So Joust can still win this race as well. But Jordy looks like he might be starting to struggle. Jordan's got very good pace as well. Jordy's got 80% ERS. He's been saving it up the past couple laps.
Yeah, Jordan has been slowly but catching Jordy.
Jordy's starting to lose time to the top 4 now. But anyways, Crockett Gamer very close to lap 3/10. He's keeping it in ERS mode too. He's not looking to make a move. He's still
will he?
though.
Will he? No.
No. Remember, Juice does have a penalty already though. So that's not gonna
Jordy
help.
does as well. Crockett Gamer very close to Ginger. Can he go down the inside? No, he won't. Oh, you always made a mistake. On the brake, he made a mistake. Had a little bit of a twitch of the car.
Oh no, that's not very good. He's got to get back and push. You just got to push. He's got to get back into DRS range. He is right now, but you can lose that DRS very quickly, and he'll be done for the rest of the race in 4th position.
Chris has just exited the pits on the medium tyres. I don't know if he started the softs. Did he start the softs? I don't know. Yes, no, he started the...
Looks like he'll be... Yeah, looks like he'll come out ahead of Infinitor Gaming. Here. Yeah, easily.
Who's got... Whoa, Crockett has just got a bit more DRS. ERS, sorry, than the Ginger.
Jari's went from having the most DRS to second least. Oh, I thought Ginger was coming to the pits there for some reason. Crockett's upgraded it into DRS mode 4. Will he make a move? No, he won't.
Yeah, so he definitely has a DRS problem. I don't think he's not. I still think he's dumb enough not to use it, as you asked.
Yeah, but he's quick in the. I think he's quicker than him in the corners. Honestly, he just doesn't have the DRS.
This could be an opportunity yeah, it could be an opportunity for Yori to get closer to Joust to the straight, but thanks to Joust staying in the slipstream, these two will keep Yori at bay in favour for the Ginger.
Yari is in a power position. He can pit whenever he wants, and he'll force these guys to react immediately. He can, if he pits, like even now, they have to react to him. They cannot let him just take the lead.
Alan's
3 to 4 second lead.
Alan's fitted the medium tyres, and where will he rejoin? Ahead of Chris. So Chris is.
The leaders have got a gap right now. They can pit if they want to. It's very early, but they can pit.
Houseman versus the Smoking Bandit again. And Houseman's very close to the Smoking Bandit. We'll have DRS as well on the Retroposter. Bandit goes defensive, and Houseman will go around the outside into turn 4. Well, before turn 4 actually. But Bandit outbrakes him, and they make collision. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, did they actually? Oh, Bandit's not going to be happy about that.
Bandit should have backed out of that.
He won't be happy about it no matter what. I didn't see what happened.
Yes, Joust has finally got DRS back.
Crockett Gamer, Ginger goes defensive. Crockett stays patient. Jordan's lost DRS to Jordy all of a sudden. He must have made a mistake. Jordy should just try something wild here. Maybe pit right now. He's not going to get any closer. He has to do an undercut. I feel like he's got the gap. He'll be in between Crypto and Laggy with about 10 seconds of clear air. Just a pit. He's not gaining any time on the leaders.
Hang on, I've just been asked a question in the chat. Does Yara lose the title if he stays like this? Well, yes, because Ginger needs the fastest lap. Ginger needs the fastest lap.
Yeah, how much does Ginger have the fastest lap right now?
I'll have a look. No, he doesn't. He goes to Yari, so Yari will definitely be the champion. Sorry.
Yep.
Crockett goes. No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to go to the pits.
Oh, but Jari, I think Jari's gonna make a move on Juice here.
Be careful on the brakes. The Joust locks up.
He lagged a little bit. Jari's lagging a lot for me. Looks like Juice is starting to lose time to Crockett Gamer.
He will have DRS still.
Does he have DRS? He has DRS now. He has DRS now. His DRS has been reactivated all of a sudden. He's got it.
Fortunately for him. You say the battle between these two. I think Jordan's lost pace with Jordy now.
Oh, yeah, Laggy dives it on Blue Racer and he spun. Laggy. Oh, Laggy. That was so. Laggy's doing so good. Jordy, he should pit this lap. I'm telling you. Pit.
Wait, Gigi might have DRS off of Tibbets. That could help him so much.
Oh, Timmett's being involved in the championship in more ways than you would think. Does he get there? I think he will.
He's definitely got the blue flag. No, he hasn't got DRS.
He's got slipstream. Hope he does it. Timmett's better get out of the way here.
Which he does. Gets out of the way of all 4 drivers. Yellow's reset to 1. Who is it this time? Anybody? I think it's just Tibbets going slow.
Yeah, probably.
Crockett Gamer not using DRS.
Ooh, Alan Vore is gonna have a very good chance of getting past Christo here.
Yellow's is set to 1. Yes, he is.
Jordan spun. There wasn't any contact, he just spun, I think. But anyways, it looks like Alan Vore could be making a move on Christo. His very low DRS. Alan in the slipstream. Alan, you know he's a very aggressive driver. He sends it down the inside. It was very deep. And that's to cut the chicane. Or whatever you want to call it. Surprisingly, he doesn't get a penalty for that. He gets a position.
He might have a warning though. He might have a warning.
Yeah. But now as they go up towards turn 4...
He pulled out too late, did Alan.
Yeah, Jordy, please pit.
Alan though's got a much better exit cut out turn 4. And around the outside, no way, he will have disappear into a wedge.
He's gonna dive. He's gonna dive in here. He's gonna dive it. Watch it. Watch it dive. Yep, and he gets the move. Yeah.
Anyways, back to the top 4. They're coming on the straight.
Position. Second straight now.
Retroposter.
Yep.
Doesn't have DRS. Crockett doesn't have. He's not using DRS. So does he have a failure, I wonder? Because he didn't use it the previous lap.
What's going on with these failures? It's crazy.
He didn't use it on the previous lap, so he might have got a DRS problem, which brings Joust into the competition. He's right behind him as well. And we're headed to lap 16 as well, so which one of the drivers will pull the trigger first?
These guys might stay out a little bit longer. I think Jordy should pit this lap. He's not losing time, he's just out in no man's land without DRS.
Will I have DRS or Tibbets though, who's in front of him?
If I were Yari, I'd actually pit early.
And undercut the three of them.
You can stretch this tires 20 laps easily. No issues. I mean, they might... Jordan's in their way a little bit though with the fresh air. Jordan could be a bit of a pain.
21.5 seconds. Look, two of them to the pits.
That's not very good.
Don't hit the back of him, don't hit the back of him, don't hit the back of him. Oh, thank God for that. So we to do that.
Jari's a bit screwed, he might not have DRS. Yeah, he's out of a second. This could really screw up Jari, he has to put this lap. Jordy stays out, Jordy might be gone for the long game.
And he doesn't get the DRS boost either because he's a second.
Let's see, Crypto's gonna be out ahead of these two. Crypto. Jordan's coming into the pits, so he won't be an issue. But Crypto Mega is up in the 5th place, and he'll be a potential roadblock for these guys. Even that's about 3 seconds the gap, so they should.
Crocker Gamer has a bit of fresh air between himself and Crypto, so he used to use that gap because these two would definitely pit.
Jordan's on the hards.
Is he?
That can't be right. Alan Moore's put himself in a very good position here. Alan Moore. He could be up in the 5th place. Not really, but he could be up in about 6th if he jumps terror. It's gonna be close.
Gigi should have pit first, do you reckon?
I think Jari should have pit first. I don't see the point. You have to pit this.
No, they stayed out. He stayed out. They stayed out.
Why are they staying out? What are they doing?
I wonder if he thinks he's gonna get. If those two are gonna get himself in traffic.
Maybe Jari's just copying Ginger because he knows Ginger needs like a certain amount of points to stay ahead in the championship. But these guys are losing extreme amounts of time. If they're out of the DRS, they're screwed. Jordy comes into the pits. He should have done that about 3 laps ago. He could have jumped these guys.
Don't have Crypto ahead of him. We'll cock it. They're catching him very quickly.
Oh, that's maybe that. Yeah, Crypto and Jari are teammates, so it could be.
Oh yeah, that's quite a good idea.
If you're Jari, wouldn't you just want Crypto to let them by? Because then if they're out of DRS, Crypto and Juiced of what's his name, Ginger, then Ginger's gonna be behind the two. You don't want to hold them up here.
The best place to hold him up in the dirt, yeah.
Yep, Crypto is holding him up though.
Yellow's just set to 3. That's Tibbets. He's crashed. He's probably crashed. And he's reversed on the straight. Did I see it?
That's Hossman. That's Hossman.
Oh.
No, he's trying to go into the pits and he's got disqualified.
No. I thought I saw Ferrari go backwards. And they both stay out.
That stupid Ferrari's in the middle of the track too.
Imagine if that was a safety car. That could have. Whoa.
Laurie might have had an issue. Laurie might have crashed.
He's ghosted. Yeah.
Oh,
Ginger's got a penalty.
Got a penalty. He stayed out as well. What are they doing?
Crockett has got past Crypto, and will Joust do the same? He's got DRS. No! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh.
Down the outside, Joust. Okay, looking at the gaps, Crockett's gained about a second on that lap, even with dirty air. So they need a. I don't know what they're doing. Terror Racer could be a. I think Terror Racer's staying out to hold up Crockett and Juice potentially.
Ginger needs to, Laurie Queen needs to get out of Ginger's way. I know they ghosted, but it'll distract him.
But now Jari will surely get DRS. Juice has got another penalty. That's 6 seconds penalty.
Probably getting angry and frustrated. Where's the other players coming from?
Jari, what in the world is Jari doing? The 2 Renaults getting in the way of everything.
Laggy Racers overtaking Bandit.
For Jari, they stay out again. They must be going for like an extreme overcut.
Laurie Queen has DRS.
Terror Racer is a very experienced driver. He can hold them up for a decent amount of time, but by that point, they're going to be so far behind. Even
wait, is
that rain?
Yeah. Is that why they stayed out?
It's rain.
Is that why they stayed out? That's very smart.
Oh, this is going to be very exciting. Jari, if it says like this, Jari's easily got the championship. Terror Racer's just pit. Don't know why he did that.
That's very smart.
It must be like mixed conditions the whole rest of the race. I don't know why Terra would pit.
Maybe he.
Crypto Mega is a genius.
No, maybe because Terra Racer didn't have a grip to hold on. That's probably why.
Yeah, well, these two then they're only losing a second to Crockett surprisingly on 20 lap old softs. Ridiculous. But now the track is getting very slippery very quickly.
What's
I
the
wouldn't even be surprised. Ginger's got to do something crazy here.
You already following what Ginger's doing. Main thing for him.
Well, Ginger is a choke artist. We know that. So Ginger got a little loose there.
He's going into the pits.
Shortly.
Yeah, they're both
What are they
are.
doing? Are they going to put on inners? That's surely too early.
It could be a bit too early.
Yeah, way too early.
Maybe the tyres are dying out. They've done 20 laps, so maybe the tyres are dying out. They can see Mercedes coming out of the pits.
If these guys knew it was gonna rain, why didn't Jordy pit a lot earlier and get an undercut on like Croc and Juice? They're pitting now. It's ridiculously too early. It's at least another lap.
Yellow flags. Yellow flags. So set to one. It's Bandit. Bandit spot on the inters.
Yeah, it's not inner time yet, for sure. Crockett, let's see how his grip is through here.
Crypto.
He's only 7 tenths down.
Let's compare these two. Crypto. Oh, he's got hit by Jordy. Jordy's got hit by Crypto. Just got hit by Jordy.
Jordy's quicker. No, he isn't. Crypto's gone back through.
Wait, so if these two are faster than the Ginger, that's bad news for the Ginger because he's on bearing on mind.
Ginger loses it. Crypto Mega on 20 lap. Oh, here comes Jordy.
There's a 5-way battle, but not. Well, the Mercedes is a back marker.
Ginger gets loose, and here comes Jordy.
Ginger needs to let him through. Ginger needs to let him through. He needs to focus on Yari.
Tires are equal. Crypto's doing a very good job here. The tires are equal. I'm not sure if it's going to change to wets or not. It'd be incredible if it stays like this. The tires are equal.
Crockett's pitted. Crockett's pitted.
It's not wet enough.
They both get a penalty for speeding the pit lane.
Oh my gosh.
They've got DRS still.
Crypto's got it. Oh my.
Daddy, inside goes the Ginger. Oh, he's gone wide anyway. And he takes first place back. Oh, he spins! Oh, I thought Yari would have cut the back of him. Blue Racer into 4th place. Blue Racer's been nowhere in this race.
Two McLaren staying out. Everybody's pitting. I'm not sure why they stayed out. That's gonna screw over one of the two McLarens. Yeah, it's time for wets. It's too wet now.
Blue Racer stayed out there.
Yeah, they're screwed. These two McLarens. Blue Racer's screwed. He'll still get held up.
Now, the two championship contenders battling with each other, first and second place. It looks like Yari has got much better pace than the Ginger in the wet.
Wait, Juice is up into 11. Is up into ahead of Crockett by 3 seconds. Crockett must have had wing damage, but now Juice is going around the outside of Blue Racer. He gets the move done.
Blue Racer's on all 21 medium tyres, so expected it to struggle. Blue Racer's been nowhere in this race, and he rises up into 5th place.
Yeah, from 18th. But he's got a pit still. Or these guys need to learn how to brake early when it's flat.
No DRS with Fiori though.
No more DRS. DRS has been disabled. He's still getting a decent amount of time, but he's not gonna make a move.
They're both McLaren's in the I think.
Oh, Blue Racer's spun. Blue Racer's done a Kimi Räikkönen. He's gonna really struggle for grip. You commentators curse. Jordy onto the intermediates. He's gonna nose change.
He's got full wing change as well.
I wonder how that happened. Did he have front wing damage the whole race?
Possibly.
Yeah, that's I wish it just stayed dried. Dries.
Well, make sure our strategy's going on.
Now it doesn't make any sense. Why didn't any of the top guys start on mediums? Why didn't they pick the medium tire if they saw the rain coming?
I don't know. But the thing is though, we didn't think it was going to rain because it was bright blue skies, wasn't it? Start of the race.
Yeah, it was.
So
it didn't look like nothing suspicious.
We had no thoughts of rain in our heads.
No, and then all of a sudden it started raining and I didn't even notice.
Oh, Jordy tries to get past Toe Racer.
Ooh, yeah. Jordy's a patient driver, he won't die here. Terra Racer's a very experienced driver. defend well. Okay.
Do you know what? Do you know what, Tommy? I'm glad the last race was Brazil because we're getting this.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes back to dries. Probably won't, but that'd be cool.
Luckily, luckily for the Ginger, Yari hasn't got DRS.
Well, it doesn't matter. Jari can just stay where he's at and he'll win the championship
Yeah.
easily.
If it stays like this, Yari will win the championship. But if you can let the Ginger win to make him happy.
Well, Ginger will probably spin, you know it. That's coming.
If the Ginger made the mistakes back in Hungary and in other tracks, God knows what it'd be like today.
Italy.
Yeah, Singapore,
Two
Italy,
DNFs in a row.
Singapore, Italy, Hungary. Then if they made those mistakes, he could have like easily
Even
won the
last week,
championship.
actually.
Yeah,
It wasn't really his fault last week.
made too many mistakes in the
Jari's
season.
the way more consistent driver. He's not been quicker. He was quicker early season, but he's dropped off a lot.
Hold up. Jordy went down the inside off Turn Racer, and Turn Racer did a switchback on him in turn 4.
Jordy's the one who's lost out a lot in this whole ordeal. He lost about 10 seconds on that one lap, somehow. Oh yeah, you have wing damage, I forgot. But he still lost about 5 seconds staying out.
I can see Turn Racer struggling on traction. He spins the rears and almost loses the car, but he caught it in
Dry
turn
setup.
4, possibly.
Crockett is taking time out of the leaders and Juiced. Crypto could get 5th. But Jordy, he's in the slipstream. ERS mode 5, down to 4th. Full ERS for Jordy. Coming up to the first corner. He's in the slipstream. He's trying to go around the outside of Terra Racer. Terra Racer lets him go, basically. But now, Alan Vor's got a 3-second time penalty, but now coming through onto the Retro Pasta. Yeah, Jordy's made the move stick.
Turn Racer had to let him through to get so he could get a better exit than Jordy out of turn 2.
But it didn't work, really. Jordy runs wide, though. Alan Vor is about to be on the back of these two as well. Alan's had a very good race, considering the start he had. I want to see these two battle, but it probably won't happen.
Yari is much better than the Ginger, but he just can't get close to him on the straights. So I wonder if like Ginger's wanted the dry setup.
Yeah.
It's crazy though what can happen in Brazil. We've seen many things happen in Brazil, in real life as well.
Yeah, the Juiced and Crockett are closing on the leaders. By a decent amount, but it's not going to matter. Jari actually wins the race right now because Ginger has penalties.
Oh. So I think Yari would be the definite championship winner in Brazil.
Yeah, right now. He
But
did
if
more points than Ginger.
If he bottles, then that's him.
He's got room for error. He's got room for error still. He can still crash and finish ahead of Crypto. Easily so.
Jordy will get the fastest lap point because he did a 10.1 in the dry, so he'll get the fastest lap the race.
Unless if it goes back to dries, you never know.
10 laps to go, never know.
Yeah, it went from dries to wets very quickly. Same thing could happen. Wish we had like radars. Cool.
Yeah, commentators, we could just like have much information as we want.
Okay, never mind. I thought that was Alan Vor. Alan Vor is right on the back of Terra
Yellow
now.
3,
There's
yellow
a
3.
flag, sector 3.
Someone's crossed on the straight.
Who was
It's a
that?
racing point, it's a racing point. It is I am Safai.
Oh, safety car, safety car.
Do you know what? We have many crashes so we don't get safety cars.
What? Tim had to do something stupid. Bandit's already out, he can't do anything.
When did Bandit
crashed
go
on
out?
When the first lap on the inners.
Oh, I did not see him go out.
Oh, Alan Vor is right on the limit for fuel here. It's flashing yellow.
Still behind. Did he catch up that tow racer that much? Yes, he did actually, didn't he? He's caught up the tow racer. Where has Alan been in this race? Did he spin on? Yeah, he spun on the first lap, didn't he?
Yeah.
He crashed into his teammate as well.
He had wing damage. He had everything.
So we went from nowhere to this race into the points.
Yeah. Now he could be on the back of Jordy. I have no idea what happened to Jordy though. That changed the complete complexion of this race. Jordy making that mistake.
Now I remember what happened to him. He spun downhill into turn 5 and 6.
No, it was before that. He spun like on like the first 2 or 3 corners. It just happened. I didn't see it on my screen.
Yellow set to do like he's gone.
He racers out. Safety car, safety car, safety car, come on.
Where did he crash though? That's the main. Well, it didn't matter where he's crashed, but who's that? Crypto going through Laurie Quee.
Yeah, Laurie not getting out of the way.
There he is. On the right hand side. Don't know if you can.
What did he do?
I think he just got the curb and just lost it.
Oh, and he went out wide, okay. Come on, Jari.
Laggy Racer put F in the chat. Yari does not need to take many risks.
Christo went out like... Christo went to the beach and back. That's what he was doing. Now Jordan will be able to catch up. What happened to Jordan? And Blue Racer. Blue Racer got screwed over pretty badly.
Blue Racer started at the back of the field. He started on the mediums.
He was up to like 5th, and then all of a sudden he went back to 11th.
On the wrong choice tyres.
Yeah, I think Crypto's got 5th secured though. He has very good pace on these inners. Matt's getting out of the way, surprisingly. Come on, Jari, just make a move.
Jari doesn't.
If Ginger crashes you out, he'll get DQ'd from the race anyway.
Thing is though, Jari doesn't want to take these risks.
Yeah, but do it for the viewers.
It won the championship the way it stands right now. Oh, Crypto's gone!
No, Crypto! Oh, I cursed him. He must have crashed in the same place as like where everybody's been doing it, right onto this tight left-hander.
Look at that!
Yeah, I think he must have went straight into the wall. He went inside curb. I've seen it happen. I saw one of my leagues it happen, and I got taken out because of it. Oh my Crypto!
You said he had good.
He's doing so good. He was taking so many risks.
You said he had good pace, didn't you? Now he's gone. A good chance of points. I've not really seen it in the top 10 in league races, or top 6. Sorry.
Last year. He got pole last year at Belgium.
Yarstad's the podium, but he has got time penalties. If I remember, he's got 6 second time penalties. Yeah, Crockett's got 3 because he's sped in the pit lane. And right now he'll finish in the net 3rd place if it stays like this.
Yeah. But Crockett Gamer is slowly closing on him. Wait, there's no more rain.
Oh, it's gone.
No more rain.
It's gone.
The rain's gone.
Oh, this could change up everything. There's 6 laps left to go.
These cars are gonna overheat really quick.
Chris is in the pits. Chris is in the pits, so I hope he don't go to dries now.
He is not. He is not pitting for dry tires.
He is.
What is he doing?
He's the first one to go on the dries, but he could be a taster for everybody.
Looks like Laurie's getting some points.
It's
Look how wet it is. What is he doing?
Yeah, guys, just because it's not raining doesn't mean it's not going to be wet.
It's not like a couple games ago it might have actually worked, but right now, no. It just doesn't work. I wonder who the host of this lobby was. Maybe it was Laurie. He put on a custom weather like he did one time.
But it hasn't worked out for him because he's 11th.
Yeah. Didn't work out from the one time he did in Hungary either. Let's see, Christo. Christo is a disaster.
Oh, Crypto. If he didn't make that crash, could go score some good points. If it switched over to dry. Oh no!
Oh, Jordy! Spun going up the hill. He did a like best, and he did like a Grosjean, maybe an Alonso. Yeah, oh, he is. This is pit.
Swords to the pits. Terror race to the pits.
Into the pit. Terror's going to test this out for his teammate, I think.
Oh, that's actually quite good. That's a good idea.
Juice is getting a second in the lap.
Tibbets has done something wrong. He went off in turn 1, but Jordy again! No, that's Blue Racer. That's his other teammate who's done something. Now he comes into the pits.
Somebody's going to crash here.
Oh, someone's crashed at the pit lane exit. That's Laurie. He's ready to set a track. I just saw that. He crashed.
Whoa, is he get Infinitive Gaming just crashed into him as well somehow. So obviously it still looks like Inner's a
Did you
safe
just to the pits?
right now.
And Yari is he gets a penalty.
Oh my. Oh my. But remember, all the other guys have penalties too.
Yaus is at the pits, so is Crypto Crockett. He gets another penalty.
I think Houston Crockett had 5-second time penalties as well already.
Yari's got ahead of Ginger in the pits. Don't know how, but he's got ahead of him.
By a lot. Like, he's gonna have a second lead.
And Ginger almost spun in the pits.
It's still very treacherous out there. These guys crash on pit exit. Jordy's got a 5-second time penalty.
DRS is enabled, so the driver should know to come in the pits.
It's still wet. It's still wet. Yeah, they can't push it all the way. Still another lap until it'll be completely dry. And look, Jari has opened that lead up considerably already.
Don't know what happened to the Ginger. Did he have any front wing damage?
No, he just got the pits. I think he got held up by Jari.
The guy who started in 4th place is now up to 1st. The Ginger stay where he started. Yaus has made up 2 places. Crockett's lost 1. Alan's made up 1 place. Terror has made up 2. Jordy's made up, lost 6, so Jordy's lost the most. Discounting the other drivers who've retired. Jordan has lost 1 place. Chris has made up 4. Blue Race has made up 8, so he's the most. He's the driver that's made up the most places. Laurie has made up 1 place. Tibbets has made up 2. He's in 12th place, so if anyone crashes in the top 10, he could score some good points. Cypher has made up 2, and Infinity Gaming has made up 2. And he's on the mediums for some reason.
Ginger's in DRS range already.
Caught up quite considerably, despite.
It really doesn't matter. But Juice is into the pits again.
Oh no, did he?
Juice must have crashed. He has to serve a 5-second time penalty.
That's even painful for him. A front wing nose change of tyres, and a penalty. That must be, what about?
That's basically a championship done, I think. I mean, as long as Jari doesn't do anything stupid, he's got a 38-second gap to Alan. 37, really. So he's got this championship wrapped up almost.
This race is as good as Brazil 2012.
And no, it's not as good, but it's pretty. It's one of the best races I've seen in a while.
Brazil's always put a good show, always.
Yeah. Always. Anyways, as we go up the hill, down towards the finish line, the Ginger, desperate to get the lead back from Jari.
He saved the DRS. Jari saved the DRS on the straight.
Jari doesn't care. Crockett is flying. Jari still could finish 3rd.
Or
Jari doesn't have a penalty, remember. Like a regular penalty.
All Ginger needs to do is brake test Jari, make sure he loses full wing, and that's it. Goes to the pits in 4th place. No, I'm joking, by the way. Don't do that.
Third actually, probably. Yeah, Ginger's got to slow his butt down and just try and do a Hamilton 2016 Abu Dhabi. That's what he's got to do here. He's got to get the fastest lap real quick, and then just slow his butt down.
Slow down for 2 laps and hoping Alan will get closer.
Hope Crockett gets closer.
It won't be enough though. It still won't be enough. Oh no, who's done something this time?
Safety car. Jordy.
Jordy's gone.
Had an awful race.
He could be out of the points. He could be out of the points if he's not careful. There's his teammate.
Here comes his teammate, Blue Racer. Jordy's had an awful race. The season 2 champion. He's had an awful season in general. He had race-winning pace in the last 2 races. He just didn't convert.
2 laps to go of this race. Who will win?
Christo is closing in on Jordan. Oh, but let's go back to the lead. I think Jari's just going to stay behind. But Terra Racer could make a move on Alan 4. Whoa, he's right
Behind
up
him.
his gearbox. That's going to be an easy move, but Alan 4, you know, he'll get the slipstream and he'll dive it late, potentially.
That's what the Smoking Bandit did. And it didn't go well for him.
He does it. Oh, he actually let him by, surprisingly, sort of. Now he's going to get a very good run, though.
That's the reason why I let him by.
The retro pasta. Surprised he did, but just got another penalty.
Blue Race is overtaken. Jordy.
Oh, yeah. Alan 4 goes round the outside, he gets the move. Wow.
And Blue Race has overtaken his teammate. And Jordy is in 10th, but scoring 1 point. But has he got the fastest lap? Yes, he does. So we scored 2 points. I've got 13 people watching. I've had like over 10 people watching the whole race. Thank you, sir.
Just got the move on Jordan, and Jordan's out. Something happened to Jordan. Jordan's crashed.
Tibbets, he's going to score points.
Tibbets is going to score Wait, how close is Sapphire? Oh, he's half a lap.
Oh, there he is. There's Jordan. There's Jordan.
Jordan in the middle of the track. I'm not sure. Him and Christo are battling. That could have been contact.
Should be safety car. No, I'm joking. It's the last lap.
Tibbets is going to get points. But looks like, yeah, Ginger's going to win. Jari's going to finish second.
You know what?
That's points.
I've had over 10 people watching. I've had over 10 people watching the whole race. Thank you so much for those people who kept in this race. It's been a good one. 13 people watching now.
Terra's too far back from Alan 4 to make a move. Just as we come through the final corners. Ginger is going to get the win here, it looks like, but Jari is going to win the championship.
Jordy has got a penalty. And Ginger will win this race.
They're coming up to the line. Ginger wins the race.
And Jari is the champion.
Yep, he's the champion.
Good lad. Oh.
Consistency is better than raw pace.
Crockett's in 3rd. Alan's far back in 4th. Does he? That's what the Ginger needed, but it won't make any difference. Toe Racer though, could he still get 4 plays off of Alan?
Yeah, he still could, but Alan's going to be very aggressive with his defending. I think he's too far back, but he's got full ERS. Alan's got very little ERS. That's he's going to be way too far back.
Yeah, it's too far back, he can't do it. So Alan will finish in 4th.
Blue Racer, maybe on Christo circles?
Toe Racer finishes in 4th because of penalties. Youst is 6th, Christoph is 7th. But Blue Racer, as you say, could pass Chris, but no, I don't think he will.
Comes up to the line, Timmets gets points!
Chris is in 7th.
Good job, Timmets.
It's Blue Racer in 8th. And Jordy in a disappointed, well, he's actually in 8th because of Christoph's penalties. And he crashes out. I am Savai in 11th on his debut.
That's his second race, I think, actually.
I wasn't here last week. That was a good race, I enjoyed that. Mixture conditions, good battling on track.
Jordy's not happy.
So Yari gets the championship and the Ginger gets the win. That's a good way to end it off.
Yeah.
And there's a Dutch 1-2-3 as well. So then the Ginger wins the final race of the season ahead of Yari by 2 seconds. Crockett in 3rd ahead of Toe Racer. Alan in 5th ahead of Youst. Blue Racer in 7th ahead of Jordy. Chris, because of his penalties, should have finished in 8th, but he finished in 9th. Look at the penalties he's got, 15 seconds. Timmets gets the points at the very last moment. He's looking to get the points because he lapped down as well. He could have been a lap down off whoever crashed. I am Savai in 11th. Jordan in 12th place ahead of Infinity Gaming. And Laurie Quee, and there's your DNFs. Houseman was the first one to go. Ryan was the second one. I actually can't remember how these guys went.
No, Houseman was like later in the race. He just got a DQ for reversing to try and get to the pits.
Oh yeah. Anyway, that's the season done and dusted. Hope you had a good season. I've only been here half of it, but the races I've seen were amazing.
Yeah.
Season 3 next, isn't it?
Yep. The 16th or something like that.
That's it, folks. That is it. What a thriller way to end the race of a season. It should have been like the real life Brazil, the last race of the season, not Abu Dhabi. But anyways, I'll see you later. Have a good night, and tune in for season 3 next year.